The Order is an incredible fantasy series with a perfect Rotten Tomatoes score, yet it remains a hidden gem. Over the years, fantasy TV shows have been gaining in popularity, with Netflix's The Witcher, Arcane, and Castlevania proving that series in the genre can be executed perfectly by finding a balance between great world-building and impactful characters. While Netflix has had several great fantasy shows, not every one of them managed to become mega hits. The Order, in particular, went unnoticed for years, although it had the potential to become the next Vampire Diaries. Despite its premature cancellation, The Order is a great series that is worth watching. The Order is a great fantasy series with horror elements. Someone turning into a werewolf in The Order. Created by Dennis Heaton and released in 2019, The Order is a rare fantasy series with several positive attributes. The horror TV show centers around Jack Morton, a college student at the prestigious St. Belgrave's University, who becomes a werewolf and joins a group of Lupins called the Knights of St. Christopher. As he acclimates to his new form, Jack and his friends must also contend with the Hermetic Order of the Blue Rose, a secret society of witches. The Order, at its core, is a fantasy series, as it features an intriguing magic system, as well as werewolves, golems, witches, and other supernatural creatures. The Order can also be gruesome and dark at times, with the brutal murders of St. Belgrave students, the use of unsanctioned magic, and its somber tone, proving that it's not just an ordinary fantasy series. The Netflix show doesn't necessarily use common horror tropes. However, there are scenes, especially those involving dark magic and werewolf fights, that can terrify anyone. Why Netflix cancelled The Order after 2 seasons? Alyssa and the Magnus Standing. After airing for 2 seasons, Netflix decided not to go forward with The Order. The streaming platform did not give an official reason as to why it cancelled one of its most promising shows. However, Digital Spy reported that it might be due to production costs and low viewership ratings. Like many other TV shows that were cancelled in 2020 and 2021, The Order was affected by the aftermath of COVID-19. Due to the pandemic, Netflix opted to continue with shows that had high viewership numbers as they justified production costs. The Order being cancelled despite having a perfect Rotten Tomatoes score and high praise from critics and audiences alike is, in itself, not surprising. Fantasy shows, particularly those that do not become cultural sensations, rarely survive the chopping block.